JB a burning woman come and move for you. Because me do one baby is deep. We serious moon me happiness. Yeah. Me body when you be a metro moon. A day we can say Membra will fly. Whoop on me, reject her. Seriously, I will die. Oh my baby, you're a queen. Compliment me as a king. KJ boy, is your mama go down, baby. Bra, be fit my nose. Bra, be fit my nose. Bra, be fit my nose.
Namatofia Ali, Namatofu Ma Ali, Mongolobo Nushada, Mongolobo Nagbali, Ajama Bagbali. When I took all on your tama, Togola Yatama, Lama Pagbala, Manglia Pagbala, me plum Yaroki, Bukaka, break my heart, really, Moko see who's clever, one for music beat, love can tell who's clever, taking shots, no bulletproof. I don't show who's clever. Walk inside my house, building my heart to for my piano soft. You give me my house key, take all my for my head. Whatever I need to be, don't on your head, baby. Come off for my head. Whatever I need to be, don't on your head, baby. Now make big tattoo, my baby, don't on your head, baby. Come off for my head. Whatever I do, don't on your head. Kenya Lisa, I don't pass no Medusa. Bitches there, Charlie Medusa. But still you, I didn't want to eat up. Make my dollar fall off, wait, my dollar don't go follow. But you're for money, go, I did boost for Benitos and your team time. I wait for if you're Jota, when I drove for your face.
I'm returning to you once again. I'm so excited to be here. Many thanks to you for choosing to stay with us. Now, that was Entry Bosia giving us some latest update with regards to the world of sports. Now, this morning we have been joined in the studio by Salifu Abdul Hafiz, a talented filmmaker who has made a mark in the world of content creation. I'm humbled to be joined in the studio by Abdul Hafiz. Abdul Hafiz Salifu is a talented filmmaker, as I've intimated earlier, who has made a mark in the world of content creation with over 12 years of experience. He has worked with several top brands and institutions, including USAID, UN, IFAD. Okay, that's his picture right there. He's in the studio, but I mean, that's his picture right there. He, Global Citizen, Ban Ki-moon Center, BBC, Ala Dano Milk, Canadian High Commission in Ghana, international celebrities like Idris Elba, Vic Mensa, Mr. Easy, Fuse ODJ, and more. He has been recognized for his exceptional work and has been nominated in over 30 award schemes, winning over 20 awards for his music videos, documentaries, TV commercials, and photography. Some of his most notable awards include the UN Plural Plus Film Competition in New York, Ghana Music Awards, Foresight Music Video Awards, Maya Awards in Nigeria, and the Ghana Entertainment Awards in the USA. In 2018, Abdul was recognized as one of the 50 most influential young people in Ghana and was published in WhatsApp TV Africa magazine. He founded Digital Creative Media in 2012 as his first company, providing multimedia services that have produced content across the world. In 2015, Abdul started his outreach program, selecting young people who are passionate about filmmaking, photography, and trained them. Today, over 20 industry professionals are students of his program, which has had a life-changing impact on the lives of many. With a massive following, over 20,000 active online followers across his social media platforms, Abdul's influence has landed him deals to represent top brands, including Deity Microphones, Aperture, Amara Lighting, ZG Sin Batteries, and Sarah Monique. Abdul Hafiz Salifu is celebrated across Ghana for his creative influence and life-changing outreach program. That's it for Abdul Hafiz. Abdul, good morning. Many thanks to you for choosing to stay with us, or many thanks to you for coming.
Good morning. I really appreciate the opportunity to be here. I'm excited and I can't wait to get started.
All right. So this morning we were talking about business of filmmaking as a career path. Right. Abdul, now can you tell us? I wanted you to give me a short or small background of yourself, but I think I have already done that. I'm so honored I did this. Now let's move straight to your journey in cinematography.
Okay, so I'm a product of Takoradi Technical University. Back then it was Takoradi Polytechnic. I come from Kwawu Abetifi. I attended APSEC, Abetifi Presby Senior High, and that's where it started. I was doing sound engineering, and I moved on from sound engineering to videography. My first job was actually a cafe attendant. I was a cafe attendant not because I wanted to get the money, but I wanted access to the internet so I could learn videography. That was in 2008, 2009, and I moved from there. I relocated to Accra, where I started filmmaking. And so from 2010, 2011, that's where everything started. So I went to school at Takoradi, and I was shooting videos on campus. I was doing campus events. I was doing SRC events. I was doing weddings, music videos on campus, and that's where I got to practice everything. And so back in school, I devised a strategy to get my name out there. There was this very big SRC party, so I called my friends. I told them, guys, we are going to make our name from this event. And so I gave them 3 cameras. 2 cameras went out. I took one myself. We went out. We made sure that we would capture everyone, and that's what we did. And so we put together an edit, and it had everyone that attended that event, and that's how come I got my name out there. Fast forward, I got the opportunity to have an internship program with NKACC, Nana Kofi Esihine, and over there I was groomed, I was trained, like I went through all the professional training to help me get to this stage. So one thing I do to get better is volunteer and collaborate. So I'm happy to work, not always for the money, but for the experience and the relationship. So that's what I've been doing over the years till I started Digital Creative Media, and we're here today.
Right. Abdul, as a celebrated cinematographer, can you throw more light on Digital Creative Media and some of the successes stroked by it?
That's great, because it's a company I started not just to make money, or I started with passion, because we were just doing filmmaking, we were just running around, and I got someone like Nana Kofi Esihine, Kwesi Odro Jr., Skyface, all these great people in my life. They guided me to, they made me realize how important it is to make it a company, make it official. So in 2016 we registered, and then we started getting businesses. So we've done content for BBC, for CNN, for the Ban Ki-moon Center in Austria, for the UN, an arm of the UN is called IFAD. We've done content with them in Sierra Leone, with Idris Elba. Locally, we've done content for ECG, the current all the current ECG projects we are doing it, and also some governments, some I can't mention, but we're doing well so far, and we have a very solid team. Where sometimes the kind of programs we do every year, we train at least 5 people, and then we help them establish. And some of these people we train remain in-house and then work together.
Right. Now let's zoom into business of filmmaking as a career path.
Right.
Now, how can, I mean, let's say someone is watching us, how can one venture into this space?
Okay, so it's a very interesting one. The stats are not accurate, but off head I can tell you for a fact, even though that, you know, about 50,000 people are pursuing creative art.
50,000?
Yeah, pursuing creative arts. Some in the limelight, some still upcoming. But over the years, we realized that the government institutions are not really employing the kind of graduates that comes out of school, and most of the people ends up on the street. And so we've come to realize that creative arts, it's been the field for the people. I've seen people that pursued business administration, purchasing, and like a whole lot of programs in the universities, and they come out and they end up being in the creative industry. So the creative industry has been the savior of the youth over the last 10 years. Because personally, in the beginning, I wanted to be a military officer. I wanted to be a soldier, and I got discouraged. They said, "Oh, you go to war and you will die." So, and so I was like, "Okay, what is my plan B?" I realized that from infancy, I love music, I love videos, and so I decided to pursue that one. So this business, being the savior of the nation, that's how I call it, the savior of the nation, because the youth are the people for the nation. So to start a business like this, first you need to get ready. I mean, like, get skilled. It's a skill-based business. So once I would say this, from when I graduated from school to today, I haven't been called for any job that people would ask, what is your qualification or what's your level of education. It's a skill-based business. So I made sure that I train myself, train my workers, train my friends, so that we're able to get a job. So to start this kind of business, first you need to be ready. You need to get trained, you need to master your craft, and you need to build a team. So once you are ready, you're skilled, you know what you're doing, maybe you want to be a wedding videographer, 100% going for it. Build yourself, build your team, build your brand, and then have a structure. So once you have that structure, whenever business comes in, it goes through the structure and it's good. So I started as a wedding videographer, came to do corporate jobs, music videos, and now back to doing corporate jobs, like merging all of them together.
Your sound, I think your submission, I mean, it sounds so smooth.
Right.
Are you saying that there are any challenges?
There are a lot of challenges. Actually, Ghana had to go through a lot to become a film-ready country. But still, we are not really there, because now you go to a location, or maybe you want to shoot a video in a particular place. You go there and they tell you no. The first thing, before they even hear you, they will tell you no. Whatever you want to do concerning filmmaking, they will tell you no before you even speak. And so we've gone through a lot. First, it used to be the challenge of equipment. Back then, we didn't have equipment, and now everyone has it. We have rental companies like MCB, Photochrome, a whole lot of companies are here. And now the main problem that we have here is the mindset. People have high taste, but they are not ready to invest in anything. So someone would come to me with a Chris Brown video. Chris Brown shoots $1 million, $500,000 kind of music videos. Someone would come to you and be offering you 5,000 CDs, wanting the same thing. So our minds, in our heads, we are not ready. I produced a music video for a Nigerian artist here in Ghana, and that was costing between $45,000 to $50,000. We asked ourselves, which Ghanaian artist would do that, right? I'm happy for how far we've come. The Jackies, the Black Sheriffs, all those guys are putting in so much, and we appreciate. But generally, it's just like a fraction who are ready for the bigger picture. Someone like, I would always mention Fuse ODG. I would say he's the only artist that would call me and be like, bro, I have this offer for you. And it always looks good because he's not trying to beat you with his mind. But most of our brothers and sisters out there, it's like they want to trick you to do that. Like, so sometimes we take the project and we end up finishing them with our own money. So these are some of the challenges we face out here.
But that aside, I know you are really enjoying.
Absolutely, I'm enjoying, and the fact that we're coming out with a lot of outreach programs through the...
Well, let's talk about why you are here. Fine Cinematics Workshop.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Okay, so I started this journey after my disappointed military ambitions.
That's so funny.
Yes, I had from JSS 1 to JSS 3, I would run 20 minutes to catch up with an uncle who was a photographer. This uncle, IB Photos from Abitifi, he would be going out to distribute photos. And so I only have 10 minutes. After I run 20 minutes, I only have 10 minutes to catch up with him so that I'll have a look at his camera. That little exposure I got when I was stuck where to go, that little exposure guided me to choose a career in filmmaking. And so I have been training people. I got trained and I've been passing on to others over the last years. And that little exposure inspired me to create something like Fine Cinematics Workshop. And the whole idea is to give first-hand exposure to the next generation of filmmakers and also to the existing filmmakers to polish up. Because
for free?
For free.
Wow.
Yes, because none of these people I mentioned earlier took a dime in the process impacting on my life and my career. And so I feel like it's time to give back. So over the years I've been doing this. I feel like there is a lot of people on the streets and a lot of people who come out of school and ends up on the street, and they may end up in anything. So I feel like being the nation savior, I call it, that is creative arts. The little I can do to impact, I'll do it. So we brought forth Fine Cinematics Workshop, a workshop that is going to happen annually. And we started with a collaboration that we did with Academic City University back in 26th April last week. And yes, we were expecting 50 people initially, but by the time we put out the registration, it had gone beyond 50. I realized that 105 people had signed up, and so we closed the registration, and we're about to open the next one, which may happen either in Kumasi or in Tamale.
So that's the footage of the event.
Absolutely.
Fine Cinematics Workshop. Wow.
So this happened at Academic City. We had speakers like Nana Kofi Esihene, Efuala B, our Skyface, that's your Skyface, that is Nene. And we had some great filmmakers.
That's a great initiative.
Absolutely.
I pray that you continue. I mean, it should be an annual something.
That's great.
That's great.
We want to do this every now and then, and then we had sponsors like Aperture Lighting, Dating Microphone. We had ZG Cine Batteries. We had Holy Land Transmitters. All of them came on board to support. And Holy Land helped us give out some souvenirs and some equipment to some of our participants and resource people. And so we say thank you to Holy Land Technologies for helping us do that.
All right. Hafiz, because of time, can you tell us how to reach you via socials? What are your social media platforms and handles?
Right. So on Instagram at Director Hafiz, on Facebook Salifu Abdul Hafiz, on Twitter at Director Hafiz, and on Google, just Salifu Abdul Hafiz, and everything will pop up.
Hafiz, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it.
We've been in conversation with Salifu Abdul Hafiz, Creative Director, Digital Creative Media. We've been talking about business of filmmaking as a career path. I'm hoping that you get in touch with him via socials at Abdul Hafiz, right?
Director.
Yes, Director Hafiz. Director Hafiz is on all social media platforms. I think he's someone that you need to connect in ASAP. All right. So many thanks to you for choosing to stay with us here on the show. Don't go anywhere. We have that exclusive interview with Bless Headman Alomaso. Just stay tuned. Don't touch.